Forecast first, sponsored by George Sink Injury Lawyers.
And for your lunchtime, it is pretty nice as you step outside. Definitely great to enjoy your lunch outdoors. It is sunny. There's a couple of clouds, but the bigger thing is the temperatures. It is cooler than where we stood at this time yesterday, especially in Lumberton and Georgetown. 8 and 9 degrees cooler. Some of us are in the 80s. Lumberton's still in the low 70s, but temperatures are not too bad. Hartsville's currently at 74 degrees, so much better compared to where we stood last week. Occasionally a cloud, but not going to see any rain. Showers and thunderstorms are back for tomorrow, but enjoy today. This is going to be the most comfortable and the driest day of the week.
Coverage you can count on at noon starts now.
Thank you for joining us for local coverage you can count on. I'm Jevin McCoskey. News 13 is your local election headquarters, and happening today, South Carolinians will head back to the polls to vote in the special Senate Republican primary runoff election. Voting locations are currently open, and here is what you need to know. 5th District Congressman Ralph Norman and interim Senator Darlene Graham are running to fill the late Senator Lindsey Graham's seat. Both candidates have traveled across the state in the past few days, hoping to gain some final support from voters. During her stop yesterday in Seneca, Graham said although she's not a career politician, she will fight hard for South Carolina.
But people say I don't have any experience. I'm sure y'all have heard that, right? Well, that is not true. I have worked hard for the state of South Carolina for 30 years. I have experience. I'm just not a career politician.
As for Norman, he has served in Congress since 2017, and though Graham has the president's endorsement, Norman has had several endorsements come through in the past few days, including from former South Carolina Governor Mark Sanford. Norman promises to support President Trump's agenda.
You know where I stand on the major issues. You know how I have voted under the bright lights. I do think that I bring a certain urgency to get things done because of where we are as a country.
Polls open this morning at 7 a.m. and will stay open until 7 p.m. You will need to bring a valid photo ID with you to vote, and those who voted in the June Democratic primary are not eligible to vote in this runoff. The winner will face Democrat Dr. Annie Andrews, Constitution Party candidate Mark Hackett, and Libertarian Casey Whitener in November. And staying with election news, the numbers for early voting turnout have been released. Horry County led the way in our area with more than 6,000 voters showing up to cast their ballots. Overall, nearly 64,000 people cast an early ballot across the state of South Carolina. Make sure to keep up with us this election season. We'll have everything that you need to know both on air and online at WBTW.com. According to the Florence County Sheriff's Office, deputies are investigating a deadly shooting in the Florence area. Deputies arrived at the scene of the shooting on East McKeever Road in Florence late Monday afternoon. The Sheriff's Office told News 13 that 2 people were found dead at the scene in what investigators are calling a murder-suicide. The Florence County Coroner's Office has identified them as Darnisa Ford and Leon Ford II. No other details have been provided at this time. 2 people have been arrested in connection with a deadly shooting in the weekend in Florence. The Florence County Sheriff's Office says Kajikal Adkins and Tristan Mack have been arrested in connection to the shooting. Deputies say the shooting happened around 2:30 Sunday afternoon at a residence on Vince Circle. The victim was identified as Takesha Johnson. According to the Sheriff's Office, Adkins and Mack got into an argument during which Adkins retrieved a shotgun with the intent of shooting Mack. Johnson was trying to prevent Adkins from leaving the residence when the shotgun fired, killing her. The driver in the hit and run that killed one Coastal Carolina University student and injured another is now facing upgraded charges. Police say Mauricio Palafox Correa hit 21-year-old Kalina Trent and another woman on August 16th while they were trying to cross 544 near Elvington Loop. We are told Correa didn't stop and that he was arrested after being involved in a different crash. One of his charges was upgraded to a hit and run involving death after Trent died from her injuries Saturday night. Correa will be tried as an adult. The Myrtle Beach City Council met this morning, and on their agenda was the controversial topic among residents on where golf carts and mopeds are allowed to park. City staff says there are currently around 200 golf cart spaces between 34th and 82nd Avenue North, but they want to see that number increase to as many as 522 spots. But residents had strong opinions, saying if approved, clearer entrances and better enforcement is needed. You can count on us for updates. Surfside Beach Town Council is continuing to look at ways to prevent cybercrime. Now, this comes after an incident that put a $545,000 payment to a contractor into someone else's hands. At last night's meeting, council heard a presentation from the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division about ways to spot vendor fraud. The meeting agenda also mentioned a new payment platform through an existing contract with the town. That discussion was put off until next council meeting.
News 13 on-time traffic, sponsored by Joy Law Firm. Just call Joy.
The time now is 12:05 and traffic flows just look to be the slowest along 501. It's right at the intersection with Myrtle Ridge or Gardner Lacey. Otherwise, it's not too bad. There is a live look in the area right now where it looks like the traffic light is just backing things up. If you go more to the south of that, still on 501, but close to Fantasy Harbor, the roadway does open up a little bit more. So it's really not bad. Drive time around CCU is 13 minutes, 10 from Mr. Joe White to 82nd Parkway. We're all in the green from Florence to Lumberton, and a live look near exit 170. The sun is shining nicely and everything's pretty uneventful right now. The drive time for downtown Florence is 10 minutes from TV Road to 76.
All right, Hannah, thank you so much. Well, after making it back home from the historic Artemis II mission this year, North Carolina State University is honoring astronaut and alumnus Christina Cook. She visited the campus Monday for a homecoming event. It was a return hundreds of thousands of miles in the making. Cook spent nearly all of 2019 aboard the International Space Station, participating in the first all-female spacewalks before returning to space earlier this year as part of the historic Artemis II mission. She and her 3 crewmates made history in April, traveling further than any other space flight while flying by the moon, 252,756 miles from Earth.
You looked at it, it was a place you could go, you could explore. It was a place that felt like we were meant to be.
Artemis II inspired Americans across the country, as well as NC State students, both past and present. Now, that inspiration will continue well beyond Cook's return to campus, as NC State renamed Engineering Building 2 Cook Hall in her honor. The White House hopes school lunches will soon look a little less processed and more American grown. The Trump administration is rolling out a new plan to overhaul the nation's school lunch system. News Nation Washington correspondent Trevor Shirley has more.
But critics say the administration isn't being realistic about what it will take to modernize school kitchens and change the way kids eat at school. The Trump administration wants to serve up some fresh ideas when it comes to what's on your kids' lunch trays.
We will use rigorous science to build a playbook on how schools across America can transition to real foods affordably.
The new program announced this week is called Harvest to Hallways. It's an effort by the White House to get more locally grown, nutrient-rich food into school cafeterias and move children's diets away from heavily processed fare.
We believe that a healthier future is within reach for all American children.
This push comes with new money, up to $70 million to help schools upgrade their kitchens to make healthier meals.
We need to expand scratch cooking, reduce added sugars and ultra-processed food.
Some outside critics, though, say the White House is oversimplifying what will likely be a complicated, years-long effort.
They're cutting all of the sort of opportunities to focus on healthcare and public health, and education. So from an implementation standpoint, it's not really practical.
But others, like Arkansas Republican Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders, support the effort.
They're going to be better learners, better students, and ultimately a better generation to lead our country.
So far, it's not clear where the money for the program comes from or if states will be able to opt out of this federal effort. The administration is asking local school districts to start planning for what changes might look like for them once the federal money starts rolling out. Reporting in Washington, I'm Trevor Shirley for News Nation.
Coming up on News 13, the reason why New Yorkers are seeing people who aren't utility workers climb out of manholes.
We have seen an increase in cloud cover over the last couple of hours, but we are going to stay rain-free today, but rainy weather is back in the forecast tomorrow. We'll run down that after this.